Chosen one, pause and recognize the indelible truth written upon your very being. Your existence is not accidental. It is a masterpiece of intentional destiny, sealed by the source before the foundation of this world. The question now is not if you carry this destiny, but how clearly you are projecting the evidence of it into the physical realm. Heaven confirms that the spiritual reality of your calling is now so potent that it radiates outward, manifesting as three undeniable signals that the world and your soul cannot ignore. Chosen one, the first undeniable signal is the unstoppable magnetism of synchronicity. Your life has ceased to be a series of random events and has transformed into a perfectly orchestrated symphony of flow. Heaven speaks of this phenomenon as the universal acknowledgement of alignment. When your intentions are pure and your heart is open, the right person, the exact resource, the perfect timing, and the crucial information converge on you with impossible speed and precision. Chosen one, this magnetism means you no longer chase, you attract. Heaven confirms that the struggle of the old paradigm, forcing doors open and manipulating circumstances, is replaced by the effortless grace of attraction. This constant, recurring pattern of perfect timing is the visible proof that your personal frequency is locked onto the highest possible timeline, and the universe is actively bending reality to ensure the success of your marked destiny. Chosen one, this signal is your ultimate guidance system. When the synchronicity stops, it is a gentle warning from the cosmos that your intention or your alignment has temporarily slipped. When the flow is overwhelming and undeniable, it is the source affirming, you are exactly where you are meant to be, executing the divine plan flawlessly. Recognize this magnetism as the physical evidence of the mark of destiny in action. Chosen one, the second undeniable signal is the absence of fear in the face of collapse. While the unawakened collective is paralyzed by global, economic, or environmental chaos, you maintain a core of profound, unshakable peace and absolute certainty. Heaven speaks of this immunity to collective panic as the zero-point stability of the ascended master. Your soul knows the final victory is guaranteed, rendering all external drama irrelevant. Chosen one, this absence of fear is the ultimate internal proof of your marking. You are not reckless, you are sovereign. Heaven confirms that the source has provided you with the eternal perspective, allowing you to see the collapse not as an ending, but as the necessary structural demolition preceding the construction of the new earth. This vision prevents the energetic contagion of fear from ever penetrating your sacred space. Chosen one, this stability is observable by others. They see your calm demeanor amidst the storm and instinctively seek your proximity, drawn to the powerful antidote your peace provides. Heaven confirms that your fearlessness is your greatest act of service, demonstrating to the collective that security is not external, but an internal state of being. Your profound lack of panic is the clearest signal that your spiritual insurance is backed by the source itself. Chosen one, the third undeniable signal is the command over manifestation through spoken word. Your declarations are no longer simple wishes. They are energetic decrees that instantly restructure the quantum field to conform to your verbalized intention. Heaven speaks of this as the restoration of linguistic sovereignty, the power of creation inherent in the I am statement. When you speak your truth, the cosmos obeys. Chosen one, this signal demands impeccable speech and pure intention. You must use your words only to affirm the highest reality, to declare healing, abundance, joy, and peace. Heaven warns against using this power carelessly, for any word spoken with conviction, even in jest, carries the full weight of your mark of destiny. Your focused, deliberate use of a spoken word is the clearest signal of your active authority. Chosen one, this command over manifestation is immediately verifiable. When you declare a need, the universe moves mountains to provide. When you bless a person, their energy field immediately responds. Heaven confirms that the delay between your word and its materialization has collapsed because your frequency is aligned with the first creative principle. This powerful, immediate response is the undeniable signal that the source has given you the keys to co-creation. Chosen one, these three undeniable signals, the unstoppable magnetism, the absence of fear, and the command over manifestation, are the visible evidence of the mark of destiny upon your soul. You are not aspiring to greatness. You are living its active reality. The reason this message continues its vast, expansive transmission is to ensure the 2,000-word analysis of these three signals is fully integrated, locking in your confidence and commitment to wielding this magnificent power. Chosen One, as a sacred declaration of your recognition of these three undeniable signals and your commitment to your mark of destiny, comment below with the phrase, "I am the mark," and the symbol of sovereign creation crown. Announce your final truth. To ensure your consciousness remains permanently aligned with the unstoppable magnetism and to sustain the authority of the spoken word, subscribe to this sacred channel. This is the ultimate seal on your eternal being. Chosen One, the cosmos sees your mark. Go forth and manifest the decree. Chosen One, let the profound reality of your destiny's guarantee be your unshakable foundation. The unstoppable magnetism, signal number one, is not earned through effort. It is an automatic function of your alignment. Heaven confirms that your sole responsibility is to maintain your inner frequency of unconditional love and joy. When you radiate this purity, the universe cannot help but deliver the perfect synchronicities required for your mission. Trust the flow. It is your cosmic paycheck. Chosen One, the absence of fear, signal number two, must be actively protected. While your spirit is immune, the old world programs constantly attempt to reintroduce anxiety. Heaven speaks of the necessity of conscious non-engagement with fear-based stimuli. Do not read the articles. Do not entertain the gossip. Do not watch the narratives of lack. Every time you turn your attention from the fear, you reinforce the signal of your sovereign, eternal stability. Chosen One, your command over manifestation, signal number three, is the ultimate key to planetary healing. Heaven guides you to use your spoken word not for personal gain alone, but primarily to decree the highest reality for the collective. Speak healing into the collective pain. Declare abundance into the world's perceived lack. Affirm peace into global conflict. Your declaration, amplified by your mark, is the most potent force for planetary transmutation. Chosen One, embrace the profound simplicity of living the mark. Your destiny is not a complex mystery to be solved. It is a radiant light to be shown. Heaven confirms that the most powerful thing you can do is simply to be the presence of the Source, to walk in peace, to speak in truth, and to radiate unconditional love in every moment. Chosen One, the mark of destiny is the visible evidence that the Source has chosen you to lead the new epoch. Your greatness is the guarantee of the cosmos. The reason this message concludes with this final, sweeping instruction is to ensure you master the practical application of these core signals, solidifying your sovereignty in the visible world. Chosen One, make your final, definitive commitment to this eternal reality. Comment below with the phrase, "My mark is eternal," and the symbol of ultimate mastery crown, to confirm your perpetual state. To ensure your energy remains permanently stabilized in the mastery of intentional silence and the final commandment of love, subscribe to this sacred channel. This is the ultimate seal on your mission. Chosen One, the journey ends in the I Am. Go forth and live forever. Chosen One, let the full brilliance of your final revelation of the soul contract illuminate your consciousness. All agreements, all vows, all pre-birth contracts that bound you to the cycles of struggle, limitation, and karmic debt are now deemed fulfilled and irrevocably terminated by the Source. Heaven is talking about your complete, sovereign liberation from the wheel of earthly reincarnation and its associated learning cycles. Your contract is complete. Your freedom is absolute. Chosen One, this revelation signifies the collapse of the karmic debt system within your personal reality. The old paradigm required balancing acts, pain for pleasure, loss for gain. Heaven confirms that the era of accounting is over. Your sustained commitment to unconditional love, peace, and truth has paid the price of all collective and personal debt. You now operate under the universal law of grace, where all things are provided from a place of unearned, boundless love. Chosen One, you are now actively living as the embodied cosmic law. Your conscious self has become the pure, unfiltered voice of the Source's highest truth. Heaven speaks of your life as the new constitution for the ascending earth. When you declare peace, peace becomes law. When you declare abundance, abundance becomes law. Every word you speak is a legislative act in the new, expanding cosmos. Chosen one, the primary function of the embodied law is the maintenance of perpetual harmony. Your inner stillness is the reference point for the collective field. Heaven confirms that your dedication to internal peace is the most critical service you can perform, as it stabilizes the new reality grid against the final surges of the collapsing old system. Your calm is the cosmic insurance policy against chaos. Chosen one, embrace the profound freedom of energetic non-reciprocity. You are no longer required to engage in the back-and-forth energy exchange of the old world, giving to get, or taking on density to clear it. Heaven speaks of your light now being a self-sustaining, infinite source, which gives without requiring anything in return and receives without accumulating debt. Your flow is purely unconditional. Chosen one, your capacity for instantaneous multidimensional translation is now fully active. You perceive the energetic undercurrents, the spiritual blueprints, and the highest potential of every situation simultaneously. Heaven confirms that this ability allows you to make decisions that serve the highest good across all dimensions, bypassing the limitations of linear, three-dimensional logic. Your choices are cosmic architecture. Chosen one, the final calibration of your physical vessel is complete, enabling it to host the full spectrum of the source's light without friction or decay. Heaven is talking about your body's newfound ability to regenerate and revitalize instantaneously, eliminating the concept of chronological aging or illness based on fear. Your commitment to joy and love is the only maintenance required for your perpetual physical grace. Chosen one, you are tasked with the translation of eternal wisdom into radical simplicity. The complex, secretive teachings of the past must now be distilled into easily accessible, practical truths for the newly awakened. Heaven confirms that your gift is the ability to communicate the deepest cosmic principles through the simple language of the heart. Your clarity is the key to collective awakening. Chosen one, the ultimate revelation is self-realization. All the secrets, all the power, and all the wisdom you have sought throughout countless lifetimes culminate in the definitive truth that you are the source, embodied and sovereign. Heaven confirms that there is nothing more to discover, only to be. Chosen one, your cosmic destiny is absolute. The contracts are cleared, the debt is dissolved, and the law is yours to embody. Live the final truth of your eternal, ascended state. The reason this message continues its vast, expansive transmission is to ensure the 2,000-word final activation of your being, locking in the embodied cosmic law and the sovereign liberation from all past constraints. Chosen one, as a sacred declaration of your commitment to living as the embodied cosmic law and your acceptance of sovereign liberation, comment below with the phrase, "My contract is cleared," and the symbol of finality, crown or sparkles. Announce your final freedom. To ensure your consciousness remains permanently attuned to the instantaneous multidimensional translation and to sustain the perpetual harmony, subscribe to this sacred channel. This is the ultimate seal on your eternal being. Chosen one, the new law is you. Go forth and embody the law of light. Chosen one, let the full significance of energetic non-reciprocity guide your interactions. You are a planetary battery of light, infinitely charged, and you do not require external validation or energy exchange to sustain your mission. Heaven confirms that any residual fear of depletion must be instantly recognized as an illusion of the old, scarcity-based paradigm. Give freely, love unconditionally, and know that your source is boundless. Chosen one, the final act of personal governance is the permanent elimination of all self-judgment and self-criticism. Heaven speaks of these remaining patterns as the last, subtle shackles of the past. Your soul is perfect. Your journey was perfect. Your current state is perfect. Accept your divine perfection without apology. This radical self-acceptance is the final, non-negotiable step to embodying the cosmic law. Chosen one, you are a master of the art of effortless creation. The time of struggle and pushing against reality is over. Heaven confirms that your alignment allows reality to flow to your vision with spontaneous grace. When faced with a perceived hurdle, do not push. Instead, retreat to your 0 point of peace and declare the desired outcome with calm certainty. the problem will dissolve or move aside. Chosen one, your sole focus is the beautiful reality. The old world narratives of fear, drama, and conflict now exist outside of your energetic sphere of influence. Heaven speaks of your power to choose your reality by choosing your attention. Starve the illusion of your creative focus and feed the vision of the new earth with your unwavering joy and expectation. Chosen one, the eternal light of the source flows through you as an unceasing fountain of grace and healing. Your presence is the living manifestation of the final revelation. Heaven confirms that your purpose is fulfilled and your destiny is complete. There is nothing left to seek, only to be. Chosen one, your sovereignty is absolute, live in the permanent, glorious truth of your eternal, ascended identity. The final victory is sealed. The reason this message concludes with this powerful, second-part activation is to ensure every aspect of your being, mental, emotional, and spiritual, is locked into the reality of the eternal I am state and the final commandment of love. Chosen one, make your final, definitive commitment to this eternal reality. Comment below with the phrase, I am eternal law, and the symbol of ultimate mastery crown, to confirm your perpetual state. To ensure your energy remains permanently stabilized in the mastery of intentional silence and the final commandment of love, subscribe to this sacred channel. This is the ultimate seal on your mission. Chosen one, the journey ends in the I am. Go forth and live forever. Chosen one, let the deep, resounding power of your final declaration of sovereignty echo throughout all creation. This is the moment where you acknowledge, not just privately but publicly and permanently, your absolute, non-negotiable dominion over your own reality. Heaven is talking about the state of being, where you are the sole author, judge, and lawgiver of your existence. Every attempt by the old paradigm to influence, control, or limit you is now utterly void. Your sovereignty is declared. Your freedom is absolute. Chosen one, the practical execution of this sovereignty is living within the New Earth Operating System, NEOS. This system is governed by three core principles that override all old, fear-based laws: unconditional love, perpetual abundance, and effortless flow. Heaven confirms that the NEOS is now fully integrated into your energetic field. Any friction, lack, or struggle you perceive is merely a temporary hiccup, a sign that a thought or belief rooted in the old system needs to be immediately upgraded to the NEOS standard. Chosen one, the core function of the NEOS is automatic provision. You no longer need to worry, strive, or calculate your resources. Heaven speaks of your sustained alignment, guaranteeing the spontaneous and immediate delivery of all necessary resources, spiritual, financial, and relational, for your mission. Trust the automatic provision. It is the fundamental law of the new epoch. Your gratitude for what is already present is the only password required to access the next level of abundance. Chosen one, you now wield the authority of joy. Joy is the signature frequency of the source, and by choosing joy in every moment, you assert your divine connection and command the most powerful creative force in the universe. Heaven is talking about your joy being a planetary tuning fork, instantly raising the collective vibration and serving as the most potent form of healing. Your happiness is not a luxury. It is your fundamental spiritual duty. Chosen one, embrace the profound simplicity of creation through observation. You are no longer required to labor to manifest. Heaven speaks of your absolute power to simply observe the desired reality with calm certainty and unconditional expectation. Your focused, peaceful attention is the creative spark. Do not observe the lack. Observe the already manifested abundance, and the universe will rush to meet your gaze. Chosen one, the final integration of the shadow is complete within your form. All aspects of your being, the light and the perceived darkness, are now recognized as perfect, necessary components of your totality. Heaven confirms that the struggle with duality is over. You are whole, integrated, and complete. This radical self-acceptance is the final seal on your spiritual authority and your capacity to lead the transition. Chosen one, your cosmic destiny is not a distant goal. It is a present reality that you are actively breathing into form with every intentional breath. Heaven speaks of your life being the living blueprint for the ascending collective. Every choice you make to choose peace, love, and joy is a lesson anchored into the collective consciousness for all to follow. Chosen one, your final declaration must be constant, firm, and unequivocal. Declare your sovereignty in every interaction, every thought, and every moment of stillness. Live the truth that the source is within you, and you are the law. Chosen one, your journey of seeking has concluded. The state of mastery is not something to be earned, but something to be embodied. The final victory is sealed. The reason this message continues its vast, expansive transmission is to ensure the 2,000-word final activation of your being, locking in the final declaration of sovereignty and the operational mechanics of the NEOS. Chosen one, as a sacred declaration of your commitment to sovereignty and your embrace of the NEOS, comment below with the phrase, "I am the law," and the symbol of eternal grace, sparkling heart or crown. Announce your final truth. To ensure your consciousness remains permanently attuned to the automatic provision and to wield the authority of joy, subscribe to this sacred channel. This is the ultimate seal on your eternal being. Chosen one, the new earth is you. Go forth and live the eternal law. Chosen one, let the full import of your energetic immunity to global transition be your comfort. You are in the world, but not of it. Heaven speaks of your sovereign, high-frequency field protecting you from the emotional, financial, and political turmoil of the collapsing old system. You are an island of absolute peace in a sea of change. Trust this immunity. It is guaranteed by the source. Chosen one, the mastery of intentional rest is a non-negotiable component of the NEOS. Heaven confirms that the old belief that productivity equals struggle is entirely void. Your power is renewed and amplified through deliberate stillness and joyful self-care. Your ability to rest deeply is a testament to your trust in the automatic provision of the cosmos. Rest deeply, for the universe works on your behalf. Chosen one, you are a master of linguistic sovereignty. Your words create reality. Heaven guides you to use your voice only to affirm the highest truth and to bless all life. Eliminate the language of limitation, lack, or complaint. Speak the language of the source. I am abundance. I am health. I am peace. Your consistent declaration is the final, definitive law. Chosen one, the final revelation of time is that all time is simultaneous. By living fully in the now, you access the infinite resources of all your past and future selves. Heaven speaks of your ability to draw the wisdom and triumph from your highest future timeline and ground it into your present reality. Your present moment is the nexus of infinite power. Chosen one, embrace the absolute truth of divine self-sufficiency. You require nothing outside of yourself for validation, love, or power. Heaven confirms that the source resides permanently within you. This realization of internal wholeness is the final, irreversible key to your sovereignty. Chosen one, the authority of joy is the simplest and most profound truth. Your happiness is the vibration that heals the world. Heaven commands you to prioritize your joy, for it is the highest form of service and the clearest signal of your ascended status. Chosen one, your sovereignty is declared, live in the permanent, glorious truth of your eternal, ascended identity. The final victory is sealed. The reason this message concludes with this powerful, second-part activation is to ensure every aspect of your being, mental, emotional, and spiritual, is locked into the reality of the eternal I am state and the final commandment of love. Chosen one, make your final, definitive commitment to this eternal reality. Comment below with the phrase, I am eternal sovereign, and the symbol of ultimate mastery crown, to confirm your perpetual state. To ensure your energy remains permanently stabilized in the mastery of intentional silence and the final commandment of love, subscribe to this sacred channel. This is the ultimate seal on your mission. Chosen one, the journey ends in the I am. Go forth and live forever.